It is rolling for race 1 with All-American Dazzle, Shady Martin, Longworth Legacy, Stagecoach Gambler, Comeback Charlie, PH Catman, Fundiana, and Lucky Alberta. A field of 8, behind the gate. Here they come. Often pacing from the outside, Fundiana going out for that early lead. Comeback Charlie racing second in between horses and in along the cones. Going out and taking over command, that is Longworth Legacy. Comeback Charlie now racing in second. Third on the outside is Fundiana, now back on the move. Racing in fourth, Lucky Alberta. Fifth on the outside and on the move, Shady Martin. Racing in sixth, in along the cones. That is Stagecoach Gambler, followed by All-American Dazzle. PH Catman is your early trailer. They're past the opening quarter in 31 seconds flat, and Longworth Legacy under a death grip out in front by a length and 3/4. Fundiana now assumes second on the outside. Comeback Charlie racing in third. Fourth and following that live cover is Shady Martin. Lucky Alberta trapped in along the cones in sixth. Racing in sixth on the outside. That is PH Catman, followed by All-American Dazzle, and Stagecoach Gambler trails past the half in 1:02 and 2. Longworth Legacy takes the field on into the turn for the 5/8. Comeback Charlie second on the inside. Still on the outside, Fundiana racing in third. Lucky Alberta looking for racing room from fourth. And on the outside, Shady Martin eyes the 3 wide lane, and there he goes as they race down the backstretch for the 3/4 mile station. It's Longworth Legacy by 3 parts of a length. Fundiana still there second on the outside, and Shady Martin 3 wide. 3/4, 1:35 and 3, and Longworth Legacy still in command. Shady Martin now racing in the second. Comeback Charlie looking good third on the inside. In between horses, Fundiana as they make their way on past the 7/8 off the turn and down the stretch for home. It's Longworth Legacy. Shady Martin, Comeback Charlie looking for racing room. Shady Martin, and on the outside, PH Catman with a late surge. It's PH Catman to win it. Finishing second, Shady Martin. Looks like Comeback Charlie for third. 2:08. Time for the mile, 2:08. Unofficially, the first 3 finishers, 6-1-4. Turning now is the unofficial winner of race number 1. That's number 6, PH Catman, 5-year-old black pacing gelding by Mantorius from the Cambs Card Shark Dam called The Bluff. Owned by Bob McNeil, St. John Laverick of Raceway. Bob McNeil trains. Winning driver this afternoon, Chris Davies. 2:08 flat for PH Catman, recording his second victory of 2010. Gate is rolling for race 2 with Nick Down, Dainty Down, Jesse's Whim, Be Willful, Miss Polity, and 272. A field of 6, top of the stretch for race 2. Here they come. They're off. Dainty Down from the middle of the track is leaving out on the inside. Miss Polity now takes over second spot. 272 looks at it from third. Racing in fourth, that is Nick Down. Jesse's Whim looking at it from fifth. And trailing the field early is Be Willful. They race on down the backstretch for the opening quarter-mile station. Miss Polity has got command, but now quickly out of third. There goes 272, now challenging for that lead. Racing in third, Danny Down, past an opening quarter in 30 4/5. Nick Down is 3 lengths back in fourth. Then Jesse's Whim and Be Willful can see them all at this early stage. They continue on round the turn, on past the 3/8 as they battle on for that lead. On the outside, 272. On the inside, Miss Polity. Down the stretch for the half-mile station they race, and 272 is poking a nose out in front past the half. In 101 and 2, Miss Polity right there in second. Danny Down racing a tight third. Now going to the outside. That is Nick Down to follow that second over cover. Then comes Jesse's Whim, and your trailer continues to be Willful. Action from the back of the pack as they go on now down the backstretch for the 3/4 mile station. Miss Polity still out in front. Now on the outside and going after the leader, Nick Down, followed by Jesse's Whim. They race on past the 3/4, 135 flat. It's Miss Polity now under Scott Hubbard, whip tap urging. Second on the outside, that is Nick Down. They race in pairs up front now for the 7/8. It's Nick Down on the outside. On the inside, Miss Polity. Jesse's Whim makes it 3 wide, and making it 4 wide, Be Willful. They come down the stretch for the wire. Jesse's Whim, Be Willful on the outside. Jesse's Whim is strong and deep stretch to win it. Jesse's Whim the winner, finishing second. Be Willful. Nick Down will be 3. Time for the mile, 2:07 and 4. Returning with the unofficial winner of race number 2 is Sam Hodgen. It is number 2, Jesse's Whim, 4-year-old brown pacing mare by Hunterstown from the Monarch Dam Bluestone Lou, owned by Wind Farms of Raceway. Trained by Brock McEachern, driven to victory by Sam Hodgen to a maiden victory of 2:07 and 4. Over the off track to Jesse's Whim with Sam Hodgen, your unofficial race winner. It is rolling for race 3 with Future Secret, Elm Grove Bandit, Satan's Little Number, Front Running, Star Free Luck, Crowley Creek, House of Stars, 1 trailer 8, Dusty Lane Buster. 7 in line, 1 in behind for race 3. Top of the stretch, and here they come. They're off from the outside. Star Free Luck, Satan's Little Number, and Elm Grove Bandit. All 3 of them are leaving for that lead. Racing on the inside, that is Elm Grove Bandit with the lead. Satan's Little Number on the move from second. Star Free Luck finds room in along the cones in third. Racing in fourth, that is a Future Secret. Front running looks at it from fifth. Racing in sixth, Dusty Lane Buster. Then comes Crowley Creek, and your early trailer is House of Stars. They race on past that opening quarter-mile station in 30 3/5. It's Lonnie Stokes with Satan's Little Number leading it by a tight length. Elm Grove Bandit right there in second. To the outside from third, there goes Star Free Luck. Following that live cover is Dusty Lane Buster. Racing in fifth, Future Secret. 6 on the outside, that is House of Stars. Then comes Front Running, and Crowley Creek can see them all. They race down the lane for the half-mile station, and Satan's Little Number looking devilish on the lead. Past the half in 1:02 and 1. Star Free Luck racing in second. On the inside, racing a tight third, that is Elm Grove Bandit. Dusty Lane Buster fourth on the outside. Racing in fifth, Future Secret. Then House of Stars eyeing the 3 path. Racing in seventh as they make their way down the backstretch. Front running, then Crowley Creek gets underway from 8th. Down the backstretch for the 3/4 mile station, and House of Stars is setting him up and knocking him down. They race on past 3/4, 134 and 4. It is Satan's Little Number. House of Stars now racing in second and challenging for that lead. Elm Grove Bandit in third and front running now fourth on the outside. They have an eighth of a mile left to go and Satan's Little Number on the inside. On the outside, House of Stars now comes front running three wide as they race on down the stretch for home. It's House of Stars front running, gets up and wins it. Front running wins it by 3/4 of a length, finishing second, House of Stars and Elm Grove Bandit. Time for the mile, 2:06 and 3. Turning now is the unofficial winner of race number 3. That is number 4, Front Running. An 11-year-old bay pacing gelding by Miles McCool from the Vance Hanover Dam Pretty Woman. Owned by Judith Armstrong of Raceway, trained and driven to victory by Rick Armstrong. For Front Running in 2:06 and 3, recording his second victory of 2010. Congratulations to owner Judith Armstrong, trainer-driver Rick Armstrong for Front Running, now your official race winner. Get is rolling for race 4 with Magical Alex, Paco Derry. Last Wind Down, Found Wanting, Len Drummond, and Lyra Lyra. A field of 6, top of the stretch for race 4. Here they come. They're often pacing on the outside. Going out for that early lead is Len Drummond. Paco Derry racing in second. Coming away in third is Last Wind Down. Magical Alex looks at it from fourth early. Then comes Found Wanting, and at the back of the pack, Lyra Lyra trails. They race down the back stretch for the opening quarter-mile station, and out in front by a length and 3/4. That is Len Drummond. Racing in second, Paco Derry. Last Wind Down is driving in third. They're on past the opening quarter in 30 and 3/5. Magical Alex continues on in fourth. Found Wanting in fifth. Then 4 lengths back and trailing the field is Lyra Lyra. They continue round the turn on past the 3/8. Now off the turn down the lane for the half-mile station. And out in front with that lead is Rick Armstrong, looking to make it 2 in a row with Len Drummond. Now leads it by 2 3/4 lengths. Paco Derry are racing in second. They were past the half in 1:02 flat. Last Wind Down still racing in third. Positions remain unchanged. They enter the turn for the 5/8. Magical Alex still there in fourth. Then comes Found Wanting, a little steppy now, eyeing the outside. Past the 5/8 down the back stretch for the 3/4 mile station. And Len Drummond gets some urging now as Paco Derry goes to the outside to challenge for that lead. Last Wind Down on the move in third. Then Magical Alex. 3/4 reached in 1:34 flat, and Paco Derry is the new leader. Now widening that margin by 2 1/4 lengths. Racing in second, Len Drummond. Last Wind Down to the outside in third, and Magical Alex in fourth. They have an eighth of a mile left to go, and Gilles Barrio with Paco Derry taking him on down the lane for home. It's Paco Derry by 5, by 6. It's going to be an easy victory for Paco Derry. 8 open lengths, finishing second. Len Drummond. Last Wind Down will be 3.
2:04 and 3.
Time for the mile, 2:04 and 3. Returning with the unofficial winner of race number 4, that's Gilles Barrio with number 3, Paco Derry. 5-year-old bay pacing gelding by High Profile from the Presidential Ball Dam, Pennsylvania Avenue. Owned and trained by Kevin Brown of St. John, driven to victory by Gilles Barrio. Paco Derry's first win of 2010 this afternoon comes over the off-track 2:04 and 3. Congratulations to owner-trainer Kevin Brown, driver Gil Barrio, Paco Derry, now your official race winner. Gate is rolling for race 5. From the rail out, Joseph Michael with Steve Trites, EJ's Quest, Steve Mason, Kara's All-American with Mark Haig, Magnetic Benka, Gil Barrio, Armbro Cromwell with Scott Hubbard, and Trisha's Beauty with Sam Hodgen. A field of 6 behind the gate. Here they come. They're off. Magnetic Benka and on the inside, Kara's All-America are leaving out. Racing in third, Joseph Michael, and comes Trisha's Beauty. We're looking at it from fourth early. Racing in fifth, that's EJ's Quest, and at the back of the pack, Armbro Cromwell is your early trailer. Down the backstretch, they race on for the opening quarter-mile mark, and Kara's All-American with Mark Haig is leading it by a tight length. Racing in second, Magnetic Benka, Joseph Michael right there in third. They're past the opening quarter in 31 seconds flat. There's action from the back of the pack. Armbro Cromwell is on the move. Now fourth, now third, and challenging for second spot. Following that live cover, there goes Trisha's Beauty and Joseph Michael, and trailing this field as they make their way off the turn. That is EJ's Quest. They battle on for the lead down the lane, and for the half, it's Armbro Cromwell poking a nose in front. Kara's All-American in second. Time for the half, 101 and 2/5. Magnetic Benka following in third. Racing fourth on the outside. That is Trisha's Beauty as they field tightens up around that turn. Joseph Michael now in fifth. Then EJ's Quest. They race down the backstretch. Kara's All-American has rebuffed the challenge from Armbro Cromwell. Finishing racing now in the second. Magnetic Benka. Trisha's Beauty gone 3 wide. Now in third. 3/4 reached. 133 flat. It's Kara's All-American with the lead. Magnetic Benka now eyeing the outside from second. Trisha's Beauty, and then Joseph Michael now has room in along the rail. They continue now round that turn past the 7/8 and down the stretch for home. It's Kara's All-American on the inside. Magnetic Benka, and here comes Joseph Michael in the middle of the track. Joseph Michael, Magnetic Benka. Joseph Michael wins it. Makes it 6 in a row. Finishing second, Magnetic Benka. Kara's All-American was third.
2:03 and 4.
Time for the mile, 2:03 and 4. Turning now is the unofficial winner of race number 5. That's number 1, Joseph Michael. Impressive 3-year-old bay pacing colt by Jenna's Beach Boy from the Dexter Nukes Dam, J. Dexter. Owned by Capital A Investments Limited of Lower Cambridge and Valerie Phelan of Geary. Trained by Eric Wilson, driven to his 6th consecutive victory by Stephen Trites. Number 1, Joseph Michael. This afternoon over the off-track, 2:03 and 4. 1, Joseph Michael, now your official race winner. Gates in motion for race 6 with Jacob, Admiral Bull, Albert James Albert, OB Viking, Dusty Lane Oscar, and KG Duke on the outside. Race 6, top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off from the inside. Jacob is leading out for that early lead. Admiral Bull looking at it from second. Driving third on the outside. Now looking for a spot in along the cones. Albert James Albert. OB Viking and now racing in fourth. Then comes Dusty Lane Oscar, and KG Duke is your early trailer. Barrio thinks better of it, now challenging for that lead with Albert James Albert. Has it by 3 parts of a length. Jacob is racing in second. Admiral Bull looking at it from third as they create a small gap past an opening quarter in 30 2/5. It's Albert James Albert leading it by 2 1/4 lengths. Jacob now racing in second. Admiral Bull third on the inside. On the move from the outside as Dusty Lane Oscar, followed by OB Viking and KG Duke. It trails this field. They race off the turn, down the lane for the half, and out in front with the lead. That's Albert James Albert. Dusty Lane Oscar now coming to call second on the outside, past the half-mile station in 101 2. Jacob continues on in third, following that live cover second over. That is OB Viking, then Admiral Bull, and KG Duke, 3 lengths back in 6. They continue round that turn, past the 5/8, now down the backstretch for the 3/4 mile marker, and Albert James Albert opens up a lead of 3 1/2 lengths. Racing in second, Dusty Lane Oscar. Jacob battling back on the inside, now tipping 3 wide. There goes OB Viking. 3/4 reached in 1:32 3, and under a drive it's Albert James Albert, a diminishing lead of 2 1/2 lengths. Dusty Lane Oscar improving from second. Jacob now sitting chilly in third. Racing in fourth, Admiral Bull, then OB Viking. Off the turn, down the lane for the wire. It's Albert James Albert, Dusty Lane Oscar, Jacob on the inside. Admiral Bull with a rush and a brush in the middle of the track. Albert James Albert. It's going to be Albert James Albert hanging on. Admiral Bull finishes second. It's close for show. Looks like OB Viking. Time for the mile, 2:04 2. Turning now is the unofficial winner of race number 6. That's number 3, Albert James Albert. 10-year-old brown pacing gelding by Albert Albert from the Frugal Gourmet Dam, CB Gourmet. Owned and trained by Serge Otis of Berthier-sur-Mer, Quebec. Driven to his second victory of the afternoon by Gilles Barriot. Congratulations to owner-trainer Serge Otis and to driver Gilles Barriot. 3, Albert James Albert in 2:04 2, your unofficial race winner. Gate is rolling for race 7 with Quick a Minute, I Wish, Emily J. Down, Camco Wynette, Wild Cherry, Terra Panic, and E-Business. 7 Claiming Mares. Top of the stretch for race 7. Here they come. Often pacing, Camco Wynette in between horses is leaving out for that early lead from the outside. Wild Cherry now challenging for that second spot. On the inside, Quick a Minute now takes over second. Racing in the third, Wild Cherry, I Wish, coming away in fourth. They race on down the backstretch for the opening quarter-mile station. Racing in fifth, that is E-Business, followed by Emily J. Down. And to the outside from seventh, there goes Terra Panic. They race on past that opening quarter-mile mark in 30 2/5. It is Camco Wynette leading it by a length and 3/4. Driving in second is Quick a Minute. 2 lengths back to Wild Cherry in third. I Wish, now tipping first over. Racing in fourth. Following that cover second over on the outside, that is Terra Panic. Then comes E-Business, and Emily J. Down can see them all. Down the lane for the half, they race on, and out in front is Camco Wynette leading it by a length. Past there in 101 3. I Wish takes up the challenge now, battling for that lead in second. Quick a Minute looks at it from third. Following that live cover, fourth on the outside is Terra Panic. Wild Cherry racing in fifth. Then comes E-Business, and trailing this field, Emily J. Down. Down the backstretch, they race in pairs up front. On the inside, Camco Wynette. I Wish is still there in second, and tipping 3 wide. There goes Terra Panic past the 3/4 in 1:33 and 3. And Camco Wynette still out in front by a half length. Terra Panic on the move, second on the outside. Racing in third, quick a minute. Then I wish, tiring in fourth. They race off the turn past the 7/8 and charge on down the stretch for home. It's Camco Wynette on the inside. Terra Panic on the outside. They battle neck and neck for the wire. Terra Panic on the outside, getting up. Terra Panic wins it. Finishing second, Camco Wynette. Quick a minute will be 3. Time for the mile, 2:04 and 4. Operating back is the official winner of race number 7. That's number 6, Terra Panic, 7-year-old bay pacing mare by Giant Skipper from the San Sandam Cours au Vent. Going back-to-back for owner Charlotis of Price, Quebec, and trainer Charlotis Mark Haig, the winning driver. 6, Terra Panic, your official race winner in 2:04 and 4. In race It is rolling for race 8 from the rail out. Lenore, Winning Magic, ROF Racing High, George Down, Star Collector, Loose Town, Provoke Me, West Gem Princess, 1 Trailer 9, Awesome Bert. 8 in line, 1 in behind for race 8. Here they come. Hurrah! From the outside, going out for that early lead is Loose Town, ROF Racing High on the inside, and Lenore protects that rail position. Lenore now leads it by a half length. ROF Racing High still on the move from second, racing third on the inside from that trailing position. That was Awesome Bird. Now tipping 3 wide, there goes Star Collector to challenge the leaders. Racing in fifth, that is George Down, 6 on the outside as they make the way on for the opening quarter. That is Loose Town, opening quarter in 30 and 2/5. Racing now in 7th. As they continue round that turn is West Gem Princess, then comes Provoke Me, and your early trailer is Winning Magic. They continue to battle on for that lead as they make their way off the turn and down the lane for the half. ROF Racing High on the inside. On the outside, Star Collector are still going at it. Racing in third, Lenore. 4th on the outside, there goes George Down. 1:01 and 1 past the 3/4 mile mark. Racing and now in 5th on the inside is Awesome Bird. Provoke Me looks at it from 6. Then comes George Down. As they continue round that turn, then Winning Magic and Loose Town trails. They race down the backstretch for the 3/4 mile mark, and ROF Racing High with Sam Hodgen leads it by a head. Racing second on the outside, Star Collector. Then West Gem Princess now has improved to be third past the 3/4 in 1:33 and 1. Provoke Me in 4th as they enter the turn now for the 7/8. It's ROF Racing High with the lead, racing in 2nd and still there as they continue round that turn. Star Collector and West Gem Princess now looking to go 3 wide. It's ROF Racing High, Star Collector on the outside. ROF Racing High, Star Collector on the outside. ROF Racing High hangs on to win it. Finishing second, Star Collector. It's close for show between Provoke Me and West Gem Princess. Time for the mile, 2:05. Turning with his second winner on the program is Sam Hodgen. This time it's with number 3, ROF Racing High, a 6-year-old bay pacing mare by Racing Hanover from the Die Laughing Dam Die High. Owned by Zoran Petrovich of St. John, trained and driven by Sam Hodgen to victory this afternoon in 2:05. 3 ROF Racing High, recording her second victory of 2010 this afternoon, 2:05 flat. Race 8 is now official. Number 1, Lenore, was 8th. The gate is rolling for race 9 with Michael's Pleasure, New Party, Vic Victor, Ryan's Fancy, RR's Wanderer, and I Gotta Go. A field of 6, top of the stretch for race 9. It's post time. They're off. Michael's Pleasure is going out for that early lead on the inside as they enter that opening turn for the opening 8th. They continue on into the turn. Ryan's Fancy now racing in 2nd. A gap of 10 open lengths back to 3rd spot, and that is New Party. Racing in 4th, RR's Wanderer. Then comes I Gotta Go, and your early trailer is Vic Victor. They race down the backstretch for the opening quarter-mile mark. And out in front is Michael's Pleasure with Mark Haig in 30 3/5. Racing in 2nd, Ryan's Fancy on the outside and on the move. There goes I Gotta Go. New Party racing in 4th. 5th on the outside, Vic Victor. Then RR's Wanderer trails this field. They race off a turn down the lane in front of the stand. First time, and Michael's Pleasure under gentle whip tap urging from Mark Haig leads this field on past the half-mile mark in 1:01 3. Ryan's Fancy still right there in 2nd. I Gotta Go now looking at it from 3rd. New Party racing in 4th to the outside. There goes Vic Victor, and RR's Wanderer can see them all. Down the backstretch, they race for the 3/4-mile station, and Michael's Pleasure has opened up a lead of 6 lengths. Racing in 2nd, that is Ryan's Fancy. I Gotta Go looks at it from 3rd. 3/4 was reached in 1:31 2. It is Michael's Pleasure well out in front. Ryan's Fancy still in 2nd. I Gotta Go now in 3rd as they continue past that 7/8 mile marker. And Michael's Pleasure, a Serge Otis triple coming up. It is Michael's Pleasure with the lead. Racing in 2nd, Ryan's Fancy, then I Gotta Go. But Michael's Pleasure is much the best this afternoon. Finishing 2nd, I Gotta Go. Finishing 3rd, Ryan's Fancy. Time for the mile 2:01 4. Returning with his second winner on the program is Mark Haig. This time it's with number 1A, Michael's Pleasure, a 6-year-old bay pacing gelding by Mach 3 from the Cam Felladam, Cam's Pleasure. Owned and trained by Serge Otis of Berthier-sur-Mer, Quebec. Serge, the trainer, getting his 3rd victory of the afternoon, driven by Mark Haig to victory in 2:01 4 over the off-track. 1A, Michael's Pleasure, your unofficial race winner. And for Michael's Pleasure, 6th victory of 2010. Gate is rolling for race 10 from the rail out. Val Leader, Man in Pink, CR Macho Man, Run Them Down. Mackenzie Sealster, Valid Appeal, Spring It On Me, Connolly CC, and Artistry. 8 in line. 1 in behind for race 10. Here they come. They're off and pacing from the outside. Connolly CC's leaving out, so is CR Macho Man. And on the inside, taking command, that's Man in Pink. CR Macho Man is oozing confidence from 2nd, but there goes Connolly CC to take over 2nd spot. Racing in 4th, that is Val Leader. Mackenzie Sealster coming away in 5th. Racing in 6th, Artistry, Run Them Down. Racing in 7th, then comes Valid Appeal, and your trailer is Spring It On me. The inquiry sign is up. They're past the opening quarter in 29 and 4/5. It's Connolly CC with the lead. Racing second, see our Macho Man. Man in pink looking at it from third. Racing in fourth, that is Val Leader. They race off the turn down the lane for the half. Racing second over Mackenzie Sealster in fifth. Then comes Artistry, Spring It On Me. Valid Appeal, then Run Them Down. They race on past the half in 1 minute 3/5. It's Connolly CC with the lead. See our Macho Man is still there in second. Man in pink looking at it from third. On the inside, Val Leader driving in fourth. Fifth on the outside, Mackenzie Sealster is under Sam Hodgen urging in fifth. Down the back stretch, they race for the 3/4 mile mark and Connolly CC with the lead. There goes Man in pink with a rush and a brush, now challenging that leader past the 3/4 in 1:32 and 1, and Man in pink is your new leader as they enter the turn for the 7/8. Racing in second, Connolly CC. Val Leader looking at it from third. They have 1/8 of a mile left to go, and Wayne Hubbard with Man in pink is leading this field down the lane for the wire. Man in pink, Val Leader on the outside. Man in pink wins it. Val Leader finishes second. Connolly CC will be 3. Wiry sign is up. Please hold all tickets. Time for the mile, 2:02 and 2/5. Turning now is the unofficial winner of race number 10. That's number 2, Man in Pink. 6-year-old Bay Pacing Gelding by Cam Luck from the San Sandam, Cool Pink. Owned by Charles Oliver of St. John. Trained by Lucie Saint-Amour. Driven to victory this afternoon by Wayne Hubbard. Number 2, Man in Pink in 2:02 and 2, recording his 4th victory of 2010. Congratulations to owner Charles Oliver, trainer Lucie Saint-Amour, and driver Wayne Hubbard. 2, Man in Pink, your unofficial race winner.